I'm live. I don't know what's up with Instagram. Uh I don't know what the hell. That was a reel. Alright. Yeah, it's like, yo, that's different. They don't look live. But I am now live. What up, what up, what up? What's going on? I got a brother who's supposed to be calling in. Ben, where are you? But got a few testimonies for you right now. We got an upcoming seminar. The seminar is going to be in New York. It's called the Discharge Injunction. It's going to be on May 6th in New York City. The flyer's not up, but the flyer is online on my Instagram and on Facebook. My son should have the flyer up later on tonight, and it is the discharge of injunction. So, with that being said, let me give you this testimony someone sent to me to my email. And it says, testimony for discharge injunction. Peace, God. Capital One closed my credit card account with the status of being never late. I was hoping they would have turned it into a black card. I sent them fuckers $2 million. Also, working on discharging a mortgage for my mom, they sent her a letter to the one similar to the one that you read on your last show. We'll keep you posted. Thanks so much for putting out the discharge injunction. And this brother got rid of what was it? I think it's 1900. 1900 he got rid of. Now the letter that he's talking about is the letter I talked about my house. And this is the letter. Dear borrower, please accept this written confirmation that Loan Care received your notice of error regarding the loan reference above. Please be assured that we take such matters very seriously, and Loan Care's resolution department is investigating the claims. In compliance with applicable federal law, a detailed written response will be sent to you no later than 30 days, excluding weekends and legal public holidays for the date Loan Care received your notice of error. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact the Mortgage Resolution Center. And that's the letter they sent me. Now, what I did was I took this letter, made a copy, and I sent it back with my third mailing of the discharge injunction. You know what I mean? Because I'm thorough like that. I'm going to finish my administrative process. It will be done, right? Now, for all the people that probably got a question about that, look, man, I'm still sending my payment because I don't want to be in dishonor. So I send the payment by check or money order with the words under duress. Under duress. So either they do it or they don't, but if they don't, you still get. I don't want y'all to be homeless. You feel me? So that's what it is. Now, with that being said, that's two testimonies for discharge. But let me see. There's another testimony coming out that if the brother get on, I don't know if he on or not. I'll find out in a little while. Right now, there was a lot of people were asking me about this, and here it is again. This is stock for a AI search engine. I bought a couple of $1 million worth of a couple of million stocks, right? Now, it's called HPNN. You can go buy it, go to etrade.com. It's HPNN. It's the stock. Right now, it's penny stock. You have no reason not to do it. Now, just today, it went up 14.29%. And when I first bought the stock, it was 0.00010, right? Now it's up 0.0080. It's not even 1 cent, y'all. It's not even 1 cent, right? So it's up on, it's called Hop on Arts, but the ticker take is HPNN. Y'all need to jump on this for the future. Yo, it's penny stock. Get on it because, first of all, I already been made my money back on what I invested to buy the stock. Secondly, everything's going to AI. What's normally going to happen with this situation is whoever wins this war on AI and search engines, they're going to buy up the competition anyway. So even if this company doesn't go high and be a competitor with some of the other companies, it will be bought out. And when it's bought out, you'll be a multimillionaire. Where are you going to get this information from besides Jonah Bey? So y'all need to jump on it. Once again, you're going to go to etrade.com and get an account. Then you're going to go look up HPNN. It's the ticker take, HPNN. The actual stock is called Hop on Ord. Hop on Ord. HOPON Ord. ORDS. All right? Get your money up. This is for everyone. There's no excuse for you not to do it. Right? Now, with that being said, I ain't really prepare no show. But let me see if Ben is here real quick before. Hey Ben, this you? Hello?
No, this is.
All right, don't just say no. Just say no. Just say no. I'll get back to y'all. I'm just looking for someone. 901-631. Hey Ben, this you? All right, I'll be back. 615-506. Hey Ben, this you?
No.
All right. 786-878. I should have wrote his number down before I got on. Hey Ben, this you?
No.
All right. 636-249. Hey Ben, this you?
No.
Okay. 478-997. Hey Ben, this you?
Yeah, that's me, guy.
You finally, Jesus, man. I don't know why I didn't write your number down because I'm using my phone to broadcast Instagram. I should have wrote the number down so I could have just went straight to you. My bad. So
it's all good, man.
You got an interesting case. And for all y'all who don't know, Jonah Bey handles DUIs as well. So you had caught a DUI. Tell us about it. Tell us about your story.
So the situation happened way back in October of 21. I thought everything was good. I go to the personal arraignment. I tell them not guilty. Move my stuff to the Superior Court. They ask that I want to have it there in the city, or do I want to move it to the court, to Fulton County? So I'm like, yeah, move it to Fulton County. I'm up in Virginia. Boom. Come to find out, they didn't now file the case on me. I got court in February. So boom, I go in there, get the consultation, Joe. You come hit him with the discovery. Boom. Drop the discovery on him. I don't even show up to court.
So you went to my site, you got discovery, and you hit him with the discovery.
Yep.
Let me ask you something. What were some of the things that was asked for in that discovery? Let the people know.
It asked for them to produce the original warrant for the arrest, for the initial stop. It also what the hell we put in the discovery? We asked for the warrant. We asked for the person that who was bringing the accusations to come forward. And we was one more thing. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Dash cam and webcam and car cam.
Oh yeah, we asked for the dash cam. We asked for the we asked for the dash cam. We asked for all the information that they had, including the toxicity.
Yep.
Come to find out, so they had to fork over all that. So now they got the information out of what they assumed to give me discovery. So now I show up for the first arraignment in Fulton County. Now I go and hold my own because they already seen the paperwork. And apparently I moved a little faster than I was supposed to, but you know what I mean? They seen the paperwork. So when I get to court, they let everybody go. I'm probably like one of the last ones. So they already tried to first make a plea deal with me. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not taking that. Like, that's mad crazy. I'm not taking the suspension. I'm not taking the fines. I'm not doing none of that. All right, cool. We got to play ball. All right. So when they mention something about evidence, I go put a motion to suppress evidence. Put that in too. All right. So now we get there. The judge gets to ask me about my person. I'm like, so I'm scared, but I'm here though. You know what I mean?
Right.
So boom. She hit me. She asked me again. I said, well, I'm the beneficial owner. First lien holder of said name, blah, 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 blah.
When they ask you, I want everyone to hear this. When they ask you your name, when they call your name, the straw man's name, I want y'all to get in the habit of saying, to ask them a question. Ask them, do you want the in legis or the natural person?
Yeah.
That's what y'all should answer.
Said natural person. Definitely backed her up.
Yeah. You gotta say in legis or natural person. In legis is the corporate you, right? The natural person is the God, blood, flesh and blood, living man. So you got to talk in the terms that they understand, their legal terms. In legis, are you calling the in legis or the natural person? But go ahead, Ben.
So as that proceeded, they get some information like, hey, we just want to make sure that, next time that Mr. Miller may need to be to court, he'll know since you're his representation. I'm like, all right. So when I give him that back, judge asked me some more questions like, but I answered him like respectfully the way I needed to. So when I got ready to walk off, she's like, "Are you free to go?" She comes and she said, "Would you be Mr. Miller?" I said, "Hey, you check my paperwork." She did say, "Oh, I haven't seen that yet." I said, "Okay." So then she was like, "Well, he could be out just driving." I said, "He'll be traveling, right?" And she's like, "I could be standing at the corner." So now she's like, "Well, is Mr. Miller in court?" I said, "Well, Mr. Miller's in legis." And that's what I did hit him with that. I said, "Yo, Mr. Miller's in legis, so
And what happened when you used that word in legis on her? What happened?
She leaned back, she backed up off me, and then she was like, "All right, well, you free to go. Do I need to put this warrant in?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "You free to go." I got my stuff and walked out. Fast forward, I get another consultation. All right. So now I catch Jonah up on this. He coming off of his vacation, anniversary, everything. So I'm like birthday and shit. So I'm like, all right. So I catch him up to speed. What's going on? All right. He tell me, all right, you need to put your motion to compel discovery. I'm like, cool. I type it up. I said it. He said, yeah. So I'm still holding on this. As soon as it rolls around to what? Monday now. Today, I get a call from the Solicitor General. Mind you, they don't try to put a motion in for me to come and weigh my 6 amendment right. to have counsel and represent myself and da-da-da, which I know I wasn't going to do that anyway.
Right.
So, but they don't stop. So they filed this. So she called me today and say, well, your toxicity report comes back and you're under the legal limit. And due to that, we're now, the state of Georgia is going to reduce those. We're going to drop those charges of DUI. But wanted me to come in and take a plea deal on speeding. I'm like, why would I do that? When she ain't have no warrant to stop me in the first place. And the video camera footage proves this, and you see this too. So she's like, well, she got legal right to stop you. Da-da-da. I said, well, you know there's a difference between legal and lawful, right? So she charged me, right? She gets to laughing, I'm like, nah. She's talking about, well, she had probable cause. I said, well, per the Constitution, it doesn't just stop at probable cause. It says have the affidavit in support of that. And I was like, these searches to see anything. I just spit the whole thing up to at the end. So she's like, I said, I tell you, well, you can send the paperwork, but I'm not taking no plea because it doesn't make any sense. And I got all the backing and proof to show like you're not credible. She wasn't never credible. I got the video evidence. This is why you got to drop everything anyway.
Absolutely.
But she tried to hit me with the. She's trying to hit me with the. Do you want to take general rules? So I go look up what general rule means. Now you're talking about taking a plea for general, changing it from speeding to general rule. That's like too fast for condition. That's just like another catch-22 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to come back and hit her with that 241, 242.
Absolutely. She don't even know the 241 coming. and I say, put her on the suit too. Fuck all that. You tried to deprive me of my rights, Mr. Solicitor. I'm gonna get your ass too.
And the thing about that too, when I go, my man tell me, yo, look at the toxicity report. When did you get it? I'm like, yo, they had this on, matter of fact, on February 24th, y'all get it from Sandy Springs. On the 6th of March, you get the report back. And that's way before I even walked in the court the first time. So you
automatically was trying to condemn you. Twice. They was trying to lock you up and condemn you, even though they knew you weren't drunk. From the giddy up. Right? From the giddy up. The only thing that shut them down was your paperwork. Discovery. Now, here's the thing. You've never moved past discovery, did you?
Nope.
And that's what I'm saying, y'all.
She couldn't even get the judge to try to come. She couldn't even get the judge to really move to do anything. Why is she trying to rush?
Now, didn't she try to give you some bullshit that was supposed to be discovery?
Yeah, because I mentioned that on the phone. I said, yeah, you didn't even. I said, yeah, because I was gonna file my motion to compel discovery. She's like, well, I gave you all discovery. I said, no, you didn't give me all discovery because we still don't have that warrant affidavit from the stop the arrest anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Well, so congratulations, man. I know how a DUI could have affected you. So it's wonderful that you don't have to go through that because you've been studying with your boy for a while.
My thing is, I got him kind of on the roast. I told him when I show him to tell him the next time I try to come to court because they tried to rush me in there on Wednesday. They want to set it up for Wednesday. I'm like, right. I'm for sure not showing up on Wednesday. And he was like, well, I need to know by the next business day or tomorrow. So I'm gonna probably push it back to like next Friday.
Right.
And should I still file that motion to compel discovery?
Yes, sir. Fuck all that. Like, you follow procedures because it's going to be more proof for your suit.
Yeah, man, I got to have it. Man, I got to have it. You got to see the footage, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, this shit grinds your gears just looking at it. This shit really got me hot because it was like I wasn't. Nothing, everything she put in writing. That's another thing. You got two different pieces of paperwork, and you then gave two different statements, and you switched your statements in your paperwork. You don't have the other video footage from when we got back in the car because in writing you put that we got back in the car, but in that same audio you said that you was gonna get a warrant to sign up on the arrest and just enter my body by sign up on a warrant and enter my body by any means necessary. That's what caused the whole arrest. That's how you got the whole toxicity in it.
Right. Right. So just you asking for discovery is proving all the lies, and they don't have no case anyway. They never had the right to stop you from the giddy up, and this is what I want y'all to really realize. As I said in that 241 suit, right? Y'all need to Google treaties on false arrest. Everyone should be reading that book. Everything they're doing is illegal.
That shit powerful is for sure.
You know what I mean? And we ain't having it no more, man. We educated out here now in the law. Yo, we not having it. Like Noble Drew Ali said, enforce the Constitution. So that's what I've been teaching y'all, how to enforce Constitution. But wonderful testimony, man. I'm glad everything worked out for you, brother. Peace.
Yeah. Peace.
All right, so that was the testimony. I hope y'all enjoyed the real shit, man. You know, I don't do no fake testimonies, nothing. These real people that I work with, and it get her done. You hear me? It get her done. But so you got the stock tip, right? You got testimonies. Then you got this testimony. What more do you need? What more do you need? Now, like I said, we're gonna be doing a seminar in New York on the treaty injunction. Is out there kicking ass, getting rid of bills for people. With everything that's going down with the money and all that, you're going to need a way to get rid of your bills, because regular food is gonna be dumb expensive. So y'all need to get y'all's butt down to New York to get this information, because I'm not doing a webinar. The only way you're gonna get this information is in these seminars, right? Ask the people who went to the first one. It was crazy. You know what I mean? But let me open up, the discharge injunction. Let me open up the call line. Just Google treaties on false arrest. I don't know who it's by. Someone said, who's it by? Y'all want to make sure y'all get the right one. Hold on, let me look it up. I don't know why I gotta look shit up when y'all can look shit up. Shit. It's a 78-page book, and it's by Charles A. Wiseman. Charles A. Wiseman. It got all the laws that you're going to use that's in violation of the Constitution. And these lawsuits it's current, it's old lawsuits, all of that. So get that book and read it. All right. So now let me open up the call line, and let's see what's going on out here. 774-322. I told you I'd be back, brother. What's up, my brother?
I appreciate you. How you doing, Jonah Bey?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. How you doing?
I'm excellent. I'm gonna follow your lead. I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great too.
Ashe.
Word. Ashe. Thank you for that testimony. It's nice to hear someone who got results from what someone is selling, not someone just like, oh, I'm not here to sell you nothing, but then they got something to sell you.
Right.
Know, it hits a little different.
Right. And it's been 9 years, testimonies for 9 years. Ever since I've been on the radio, 9 years, testimony. You know what I mean?
Show and prove. You got it. You know, you doing it. A lot of people say, oh, ask somebody, but you got a whole track record. Speaks for itself. So we glad to see it.
Right. Someone in YouTube said, with the administrative process for the discharge, you send check 3 times as well. You send a copy of the check on the actual check, on the actual copy of the check, you say, you write in red, copy, do not use. In red magic marker, copy, do not use, and send them a copy of the check with your second and your third discharge injunction. All right? Go ahead, brother.
All right. I'm super excited about that seminar. Unfortunately, I gotta prioritize and I gotta get my 241, 242, but hopefully I'll be able to, catch the next one that you put on. That's sacred. I know you can't put that on the internet.
Right.
It is what it is.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna get to it when I can. Everything happens when it's supposed to, really.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to ask, because I still got to get my injunction together, prior to putting out the 241, 242, right? So I've been thinking about this for a while, right? The injunction at the top, right, where it says estate, the last name, first name, middle name, corpse, soul, doing business as the straw man, the first name, the middle name, the last name.
Yes.
My question is, do I still need to format it as such? I believe it's in the trust webinar. You're going in about hopefully I can disclose this. We're leaving the estate alone and we're focusing on the
no. See, the
name.
actual. I want y'all to really get it in your mind. The actual in legis is an estate.
Oh, I did hear you say that actually. Okay.
So when you put the word estate, that's what I'm talking about.
My question now. Could you say that again, please?
I said the actual straw man is an estate. All your proceeds is sitting in that estate. So when I put the word estate, that's what I mean. The actual in legis, the straw man. Now the straw man has two parts to it.
I can comprehend that.
Yeah, the straw man has two parts. Hold on, bro. The straw man has two parts to it.
Sorry, the delay is messing me up.
I got you. The straw man has two parts. The straw man has the creditor side, which is your last name, first name, middle name. It has the debtor side. The debtor side is first, middle, last. So I explained, I know both sides in all paperwork. So leave that paperwork alone. It's correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you for explaining that. So I still need to focus on getting EIN and a DBA for that last name.
You do not need a DBA for last name, comma, first name, middle name. The reason why is because you're going to ultimately do a DBA for your express trust to own the straw man's name, first, middle, last, and last, first, middle.
I see. So that confused me for.
I got you. Well, that's why you up here asking the question, so I can clear it up for you.
I appreciate you. I ain't gonna hold up the line. I'm gonna call in again on Wednesday.
Okay.
I appreciate you. Peace to God.
Peace to God. All right, I'm going to 901-631. Peace to the God. Peace.
Hey, what's peace, Jonah? Peace, Jonah.
Peace.
I really was trying to piggyback on what that brother was just asking, but my question was about the DBA. I'm trying to get my name corrected and everything, but it's kind of hard doing the DBA in Tennessee. I wanted to ask, is it a way that I could, because I heard on one of your old shows that you could kind of do a DBA somewhere.
You could do a DBA in another state. You could do a DBA in another state.
Okay.
Yeah, and just do it in another state. it will be your Express Trust doing, which is your Morris name. So for me, it's Jonah John Bay Express Trust doing business as Scott, comma Jonah John. Also doing business as Jonah John Scott. Got you?
Okay. Yeah. So that's really the only problem that I was having was with that DBA.
Yeah. Just go somewhere else.
Another county, you know.
Yeah, go to another county, go to another state. Peace. I'm going to 615-506. Peace to God.
Peace, God,
peace. Peace. What's up?
So I had to put some pressure on the judge, man, because they sent me a bill. And, you know, we got that settled out to where they wasn't supposed to be sending me no bill. They were still talking about the arrearages, right? So I called down and was like, hey, you know, y'all can't send me no bills. Like, we already got that settled in court. She was like, well, the judge didn't do a court order, so your name is still on here for us to send bills to blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, well, you need to tell the judge to fix a court order because he's supposed to have been sent that to me. So she was like, well, I can't rush the judge. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm just going to sue him and everybody. I'm going to worry about it. So I hung up on it. That was like last week or something, 2 weeks ago. I finally get an order in the mail today, finally. And it says final order. It was like 10, 11 pages. I scanned them off, so I was going to send them to you in your email.
Okay.
So you can see them and see how I should respond to that.
Yeah.
You know? Because I know you know what I'm talking about. I ain't want to go too deep into it.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, I'm going to yield the floor, but I'm going to send you an email tonight. And I don't know if you wanted to call me or if you wanted me to, like, respond. If you wanted to
get a goddamn
me,
consultation. We probably going to have to talk.
Well, okay, so another thing I was going to ask you about that, because I kind of figured you would say that, and I ain't messed up with that. But during that whole case, you know, you wasn't having me do consultations because I had paid you, you know, what I had paid you. So
Okay. I got you. Just send it and send your number in there.
Say less, bro. Say less.
All right. Peace.
All right, peace.
786-878. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace, God. I had a simple question. As far as with discovery, would I be filing a discovery on the child support case as well?
No. What you got to do?
The injunction.
All you got to do is the injunction, and you must rebut the original order.
The original affidavit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how about rescission of signature?
Yes. You want to do a rescission of signature.
Yes. And Constitution? No.
No.
Do I follow? No. Oh,
no.
Okay. All right. That was it, God. That was it.
All right, then. Peace, God.
Peace, God.
All right, I'm going to 636-249. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God.
What up, God?
Peace to the God. What up, God? I was just basically listening, but I did have to see some few questions. Getting that consultation and so on. I'm gonna tell you, as of lately, and for the discharge, I think getting a little pushback. Like folks don't want to answer the phone, and kind of like with credit for the same thing happened to me. That happened to one of your people who gave the testimony.
Yeah.
Except they didn't write the stuff off yet, but they definitely closed my shit down. But we still talking. I mean, well, we were still talking. Now they're just not communicating. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring them in to court under 241, 242.
You cannot use a 241, 242. It's a 1983. 241, 242 is deprivation of rights. You know, like a judge or cops and shit is moving under color of law and locking you up and shit.
Okay. Like Rule 12, right?
Yeah.
So I have to use what again for
1983.
1983. Okay. All right. I'm definitely get with you about that. Other than that, I'm just basically listening. Pass the mic. Peace to God.
All right, peace of God. All right, y'all got hold on 1 second. I gotta go bathroom. Let me play some music real quick or something. I forgot I can't play music. They're gonna cut my shit off. I be killing it with this water, man. I'm constantly drinking all this water. I'm up to like 1.5 gallons. But someone on the YouTube, I seen an interesting. Someone asked, "Is the Foreign Express Trust? I mean, is the Express Trust a foreign trust, bro? The whole point of a Express Trust is always gonna be foreign, bro. So you need to go back into the archives and study with me more, and you're gonna know everything is foreign. I don't use the word foreign because that ain't what they call it in law. Look up Rule 17 of the Federal Rules of Procedure. They just say express trust when they're describing it. They don't describe it as foreign, but all express trust, if done properly, is foreign. And I make y'all go get a 9-8 number. I'm the one who taught y'all how to get 9-8 numbers. No one knew how to get 9-8 numbers before I taught them, all in the Patriot community. You know what I mean? No one knew what the actual 9-8 number was. Everyone was calling it a trust before they even created a trust. Then years later, I showed y'all how to do the express trust. So go back and go back in them archives and do the math on it. All right. So next caller, 215-596. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace. What's going on, Jonah?
What up?
I got two questions, right? I recently created an affidavit of live birth for my offspring to go to court and demand, all rights to my human offspring, right? Now I went to court and I went in there and I recited the whole affidavit. I defined child and person, etc. And they just totally ignored me and dismissed it, right? So now I'm wondering, do I have 241, 242 for deprivation of rights?
Man, ain't no one gonna hear that case that you just tried to bring, bro. That case would bring down their whole system. They're gonna avoid that shit like a plague.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So how should I handle it then?
You gotta figure out how to free up the straw man without letting the whole world know. Don't y'all know that court cases are recorded and they become stare dices? They're never gonna let you put that in court. Dog, first of all, I already did the treaty injunction. I done showed you mad shit. You need to get in them archives and see how we handled that. It's already handled. Most people on here listening is not trying to do what you just tried to do because we already handled it.
I mean, I authenticated the birth certificate and everything. I did all that.
I understand, but you still don't. Let me explain to you. Authenticating the birth certificate is what? Most people authenticate the birth certificate. They don't even know why because they didn't learn it from me. So my question to you is, why did you authenticate the birth certificate?
to take back ownership of the straw man, right?
You tell me, how's that done?
Yeah, from what I understand, Minnesota Rule 220
Uh-huh.
and Rule 17, taking back ownership of the straw man.
How?
That's my
How
understanding
does
of
that
authentication.
happen? How does that happen, bro? Explain it to me.
That's the best I can explain it, man, to be honest with you.
So you really don't know. You got an idea, you really don't know. Check it. First of all, your birth certificate is just a mere copy. That's why it's called a certificate, right? So then you got to authenticate it all the way up to make it what? An original. See, when you got your authentication back, you were supposed to read the very laws that was on the authentication document, right? And now that you have the original, you got to do something like it's called a counter deed. Look up the term counter deed. Look up the word counter deed right now, bro.
Counter deed. Give me a second.
Yeah. Counter deed. It says a secret writing, either before a notary or under a private seal, which destroys, invalidates, and alters a public deed. So, do you understand that you just destroyed their claim for the straw man when you did the counter deed? Rule 220 shows you how to do the counter deed, right? So now that you have, and the straw man is nothing but an inlegis. Look up the word inlegis to find out what that means. When you give the inlegis to your foreign express trust, your express trust. So now it on the actual authentication, it tells you it has been annexed. That means it removes it from the United States. That means they can't make no more securities off of that shit. That's how you become the owner.
90 seconds.
So there was no reason for you to even try to do what you did by going to court.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Get into the archive, study a little more. You're gonna be all right, bro. All right?
Yeah, one more question.
Yes.
Quick, right? Is it necessary to, once you got a name change, is it necessary to get the new name put on a birth certificate?
No. That's why I said go into my archives. No. You got some studying to do because you've learned a lot of concepts that's halfway wrong. I want you to be able to get the real truth. See how I broke it down to you? That's what you're going to get in those archives. Peace, God. Yo, someone asked that penny stock again. No, you're going to have to go back and listen to this show later on today on YouTube or Instagram, or go on Blog Talk and listen, and it will tell you the penny stock again. All right. Anyway, that's our show for today. Peace to the gods. I hope y'all enjoyed. I know I did. The flyer for the injunction, the discharge injunction, will be up tonight. Peace, gods.
10 seconds. Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
All right, we up out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.